James Holzhauer, former Jeopardy champion, has begged a contestant on The Chase to live life on the edge. Contestant Rick took on the chaser, Brandon the Lightning Bolt Blackwell, in tonight's episode. James Holzhauer, 38, admitted that Rick did really well during his cash builder round. The contestant got 8 questions right, giving him the opportunity to win $80,000. Brandon then offered him a highball offer of $240,000 and a lowball offer of $20,000. James wanted Rick to go big or go home and take the higher offer, which would give Brandon a leg up in the competition. Instead, Rick decided to play it a bit safer and took the middle-of-the-road option, the original $80,000 that he won. When he chose a safer option, all of the chasers behind the scenes screamed no in disappointment. As Rick and Brandon battled it out during the chase, Rick answered several questions incorrectly, and the chaser was close to kicking him out of the game. Another chaser, Brad Rutter, 45, said, "I think we may have overestimated." Eventually, Rick got into the swing of things and he answered several questions correctly. Then, the contestant was one correct answer away from winning the round, and the Jeopardy champion called it a one-question shootout. Rick ended up going to the final chase all by himself after the other 2 contestants were taken out by Brandon. Rooting for Rick. Twitter was on Rick's side as they watched him battle for a large sum of money. One said, "Rick survived. $80,000 to the final chase." Someone else wrote, "Rick made it to the final chase. I think Rick will do fine solo in the final chase," added a third. Another commented, "So Rick has $80K and it's as if he can put up a big number and outrun Brandon in the final #TheChase. We're rooting for you, Rick." At the end of the episode, Rick and Brandon went head-to-head, and $80,000 was at stake. It all came down to one question, and Brandon only had 1 second left on the clock. With a ton of brains and a stroke of luck, Rick walked away with $80,000. How does it work? The Chase is a quiz show that sees teams of 3 contestants attempt to win money by challenging a quiz expert. The contestants each have an opportunity to chase on their own in a round called Cash Builder. During the Cash Builder round, the contestant has to try and answer as many trivia questions as possible in 1 minute. With each correct question, money will be added to fund their team of 3. The contestant will then have to try and stay ahead of the quiz expert by answering as many questions as they can. Those who stay ahead of the trivia whiz will move on to the final chase, where they will answer questions as a team to win a cash prize that they'll share equally among each other.